Today at the cafe with this name, I sit across from a young woman whose name has become part of the UAE sporting history. At only 18 years old, Zamzam Al Hammadi stepped into the cage carrying more than her own dreams. She carried the hopes of young women who have never seen themselves represented in this space before. And now, the first Emirati woman to achieve a historic victory under the PFL League banner. But beyond the medals and the spotlight, who is Zamzam Al Hammadi when the arena lights go down? Today we speak about courage, about family, sacrifice, faith, and what it truly means to become the first. Welcome, Zamzam. I'm super excited to have you at the cafe today.
To be honest, I'm honored to be with you today, and I'm really happy with the introduction. So it's like something, to be honest, I'm so happy about it. I'm looking forward for what the rest gonna carry, inshallah.
So before we start anything, I want to ask you, before the fight, before everything, who was little Zamzam?
Let's say little Zamzam was a girl who had a lot of energy. She wanted, since like 2.5 years old, to join the combat sports community and environment.
Right.
From that day, 2.5 years old, we started, and now 18 years old, and we're still going with a lot of achievement, with a lot of dreams.
Yes.
And I'm always there dreaming to something big to achieve, because I want to represent my country since day one in a big league, huge league, just like PFL.
Wonderful, wonderful, Zamzam. So when you look back at your younger self, what part of little Zamzam do you still carry into every fight today?
Let's say the dreams that she wants to achieve, and that she wants to represent her country in everywhere, and to get her name to the first place.
Yes.
Everything, and always to be the first.
The first. There's nothing wrong with being the first, right?
Yeah.
So it takes strength, resilience, motivation, hard work, and I'm sure a lot of practice and a lot of time. But it must be an exciting process leading up to everything.
Yeah, for sure. The process, it's always the best part of the journey, let's say.
Yes.
That's why it's always, when you talk about the process, we have a lot of details about it. If you're talking about the result, it's only one thing.
Yes.
Because before the result, we need to see about the process. How did we get into this?
Of course. Now, people see strength when they look at you. What do you think they don't see?
They don't see Zamzam when she cries around, when she feel like down, when she have her own problems she go through. But they also don't see how the switch of mind of the days that I don't want to go to train because I feel sick, because I feel tired. But to be honest, whenever I want to face these days, I just remember they're putting faith on me. They see me as their pride. So it's like, okay, Zamzam, get up and let's go for it.
Just go.
We want to see the smiles on their face.
Yes, alhamdulillah. You couldn't have said it better, Zamzam, really. So, you know, when life becomes so overwhelming, where do you find that center again? How do you get back to the center?
To get back to the center, it's, for sure, it's a fight itself.
Yes.
Especially when they start reminding you of stuff that you were weak in.
Yeah.
And also sometimes they remind me of my old self, and I hate it. Because, okay, the old self, she didn't have the achievement. She didn't have what I'm having or facing up right now.
Of course.
So I'd be like, Zamzam, just get it. It's okay. They're going to bully you. They're going to tell you some bad stuff, but get back. You want to show them what you can do. So that's what is in my mind always.
That's what's in your mind. Amazing, amazing. So leading into my next segment, and this is where the segment becomes a little bit more powerful, right?
Yeah.
At 18 years old, Zamzam, you've already made history. How does that feel?
To be honest, it feels exciting for me.
Yeah.
It's a point. It's really a life-changing point, to be honest. Like in just 18 years old, I just graduated high school. I see myself in such a stage. Like, whoa, how can I do this? And still, like, I always tell myself, Zamzam, Minnie is always proud of you. Like the 2.5 years old girl who was stepping the mat the first time, now seeing you stepping in a big stage in PFL, it's a big thing. Wallah, even when the walkout came, I remember when I was standing, waiting for them to let me in the cage, I was like, whoa, where is Zamzam with the kimono? She's just a white belt. I remembered myself, to be honest. I was like, it's in mind. It's in mind. I was so happy. I wanted to cry, but I was like, no, you have a fight, so don't cry now.
Just hold it in for now, right?
Yeah.
Did you fully understand the weight of what that meant? Like when you walked into the arena for the first time?
For sure. Because in mind, I was dreaming of it since a long time ago.
Yes.
So seeing myself there, standing, I was like, yeah, all of them are here for me. My audience are here for me.
Yes.
They want the win. I want them to be happy. And especially like the workout, how it came. It was like the best thing, to be honest. For me, it's one of my favorite workouts. And the first time, just such a workout came just for me.
Yes.
So I was like, I need to put the show. I need to get the win, however it's going to be. If it's going to be split decision, if it's going to be anonymous, it's going to be submission, even though I wanted submission.
Yes.
But I was like, no, the important thing, I want to see my hand raised in this cage. Alhamdulillah, I got the win and everyone was happy.
Yes.
That's why for me, it was like the big thing that I will still remember in my entire life, to be honest.
You will treasure it.
Yeah.
And I'm sure just the whole atmosphere, the crowd chanting for you, being in one of the biggest places in the world, like, you know, where all of this is just so important. MMA is so important. There's a lot of fans here. What was the first thought that crossed your mind when your hand was raised after the victory?
I was like, yes, finally I made everyone happy. Wallah. And hearing everyone, all the crowd were like shouting, Zamzam, 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 or repeating the videos. I was like, whoa. And to be honest, I was like, yeah, finally I can eat.
Yeah.
That's what came out.
You can relax.
Finally I can eat, I can be happy. And I was like, Zamzam, it's time to just celebrate your victory.
Celebrate your victory. Exactly. So do you ever feel pressure, you know, when you're going out there and you're going to do a fight? Do you ever feel pressure about the people that are looking at you? And when I talk about people, I mean especially young girls. Now you are their role model. Yeah. Do you ever feel that pressure, like what do you have to take forward now?
To be honest, yeah. Especially I was seeing some of the girls like I met in several competitions being there. Yeah. And they told me that we're looking up for you and stuff, seeing them in the crowd before fighting, like when I was standing in the corner. Yeah. I was like, Zamzam, we need to get them the show. We need to win. We need to get this. To be honest, I was having the fight with myself, with my own mindset. But when they would like start the fight, I was like, okay, we need to do the work. I need to imagine myself I'm in the training, because in the training I'll be the best thing. Yes. The best Zamzam. So that's what happened in the fight, and I'm happy that I saw them. Some of them were crying, some of them were happy, some of them hugged me after the victory. So I was like, yeah, I put my mission, I put what I wanted, what I came for, I put everything. So I was so happy.
Yes, you put so much into this, and you knew there's a lot of people that are weighing down on you for this to happen.
Yeah, to be honest.
An amazing feeling. But was there ever a moment in this whole thing that you had like even a slight doubt that it was too difficult?
Yes.
Yeah.
When my mom started, like before the last round finished, my mom started screaming. No one heard her but me, maybe because I'm her daughter. And I feel that, okay, when my mom is screaming, I can't hear what she's saying.
Yes.
Hearing her screaming, my daughter, because I was getting punched in the face.
Yes.
So after that, when she came after the fight, clearly come and hug me, she was like, show me your face. I was like, what happened? She told me, I saw the red light on your face. I thought that you were bleeding. I was like, Mom, I'm good. Yes. So when I was hearing her, I was like, whoa, okay, my mom is here. Yes. Because it's the first time for her coming, to be honest, and watching my fight.
Is it? Okay.
So I was like, well, I need to deal with it, or deal with the fight right now, or deal with getting punched in the face. But I'm happy that I got the victory, and seeing her and seeing me win, it's to be honest,
amazing.
A different thing.
Yeah. A different feeling.
Yeah.
And what did making history feel like to you? Not as Zamzam as an athlete, but this young Emirati girl inside of you.
To be honest, when I got like this, my name is written in the history for being me, Zamzam Al Hammadi, the first one.
Yes.
My mini-me was like, Zamzam, all the achievement you did in their life, it's finally paid off for this. So I was like, okay, this moment, we have a lot of dreams just came by. I started drawing my own dreams again. As the mini-me. So after 10 years, I see and look up to myself. Okay, Zamzam, remember how he started it with being the first Emirati female.
Yes, yes. And now it's just climbing up the ladder from there. This was that stepping stone to get you to bigger places.
Yeah, this was just the first step.
Yeah, alhamdulillah. What a nice feeling just to be able to sit back now and think about it and talk about it. It gives you like goosebumps, doesn't it?
Yeah, I always talk about it. Well, I can't even like I tell you, my sleep schedule got messed up because I always go there. I always talk to my mom. I always talk even to my best friend. Oh, I did PFL. Like, especially when I start like manipulating them, I'm like, I did PFL. What did you do?
Yeah,
I swear. Allah.
And you have all the right to feel that way because you work so hard to get to this point in your life.
For sure, we will not forget their support to me.
Of course. Support from everybody is the most important thing. You can do so many things in your life, but if you have the proper support structure, it gives you even more courage and even more motivation to just keep going, going. And of course, you're a young girl. You know, you're only 18. You've got years ahead of you. You're going to need much more motivation. This was a great thing. So I want to bring you back down now to the next segment, and I want to talk a little about your mother. Tell me something special about your mother and her role in this for you.
To be honest, my mom, I see her as a warrior because she fighted cancer since 2017. So whenever I look up to her, I'll be like, Zamzam, she fights for her life. Why can't you just get her and like let her be happy in just your victories? So whenever I step in the cage, I remember my mom the first time coming from the hospital from chemo, seeing her hair fall down and stuff. So I was like, I remember this moment. I take it forever because I see my mom as the role model. I see her as the warrior that she's fighting for her life and raising me at the same time. I remember like knowing this when I stepped into the podium, first place in World Cup 2022. She told me, Zamzam, I have cancer. She was there cheering. I was from that day, I remember how it came. And I'm always, every victory, I always mention this because for me, my mom is really a warrior that I look up to.
Yeah, it's such a nice word that you use, warrior, because obviously when you take true strength from a warrior, there's no losing. There's just no losing at all. You're speaking so beautifully about your mother. What is one lesson that your mother has given you that your coach hasn't given you?
She always, for sure, my coach is the same thing because my mother, she always talked to my coaches and stuff. But the thing that she tells me that, Zamzam, you've gone through a lot, not only through the sacrifice you give for your life, like for your sport life, but also for you. Like, because she raised me as a single mother. So she'd be like, Zamzam, you're the father of the house. So I was like, it's a huge responsibility. But she always tell me, Zamzam, you can handle this responsibility because you handle it for 18 years old, like 18 years now. Why can't you handle it for more over like one fight? I was like, yeah. And now, like whenever she put me in the responsibility circle. Okay, you're already taking responsibility. Now take the responsibility of the people who's watching you. So I was like, yeah. And that's what happened, to be honest. And she always told me not to give up. It's okay, some days you're going to have, like days you're going to feel down. But just go through it because after all, this all will pay off.
So basically, she put you in the deep end of the ocean and she said, Zamzam, swim.
Swim to the surface.
That's it. If she was here today, what is one thing that you would like to say to her?
I would like to thank her for everything. And I would like to thank her for being the best mother ever. I always tell her that every day, even though in the Instagram stories we always fight. But in real life, we have a really strong connection. I always thank her. I always be like, I'm happy to have a mother like you. And I always tell her, Mom, I'm really happy to have a mother like you.
Yes. True strength comes from the mother. And you know, the first education comes from the lap of the mother. You know this?
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. Alhamdulillah. Let's move into our next segment, and I want to talk about faith, discipline, and identity. So, I know you are a young Emirati woman. You're carrying the flag of the UAE on your shoulders. You know, you also, what can I say? You've been through so much in your life.
I always put that in mind. Inshallah, in the future, I'm going to be the one who opened the pathway for the upcoming generation.
Of course.
Especially for women here in the UAE. Some of them feel like set back, they don't want to do it. But I hope that I can be the role model that they see up to me and they be like, okay, Zamzam did it. Why didn't we do it? Why can't we do it?
And what about all the little ones running around? We want to be like Zamzam.
I just hope they keep going, to be honest, because that's what happened with me, to be honest.
And discipline is important.
Yeah, for sure.
What does discipline mean to you?
Discipline means everything, because if any dream you want to achieve, you need to have the discipline and responsibility to do it.
Yes.
So if you put in your mind anything, like me with my studies, okay, I need to be top student. And to be honest, I achieved it. I'm a top
Alhamdulillah.
student.
Alhamdulillah.
So that's what's in mind, because everything gonna come from discipline. How you're gonna do it, how you're gonna create the path for it. So discipline is really a big thing that you need.
What is another career that you're looking forward to in your life?
I want in the future to be an ambassador, sport ambassador.
Okay.
To represent UAE in every event, especially in here in sports. Thanks God, I'm a name that everyone knows in sport.
Yes.
So why can't I do it? Because now
course.
I'm studying international relations. So I feel like, how can I really find a way to be in such a diplomatic sector, let's say?
Yes.
And especially that everyone knows sports can get peace.
Yes.
And that's what I want, to be honest, to be in this sector and to get peace and to get all the world in one hand. Not to have wars anymore.
Of course. Why dream so small when you can dream so big, right?
Yes.
And you've already achieved so much.
Alhamdulillah.
So how do you balance being a young woman, a student, a daughter, and an athlete? Because I'm sure there's many roles that go with it, and it's tough. How do you balance everything, Zamzam?
To be honest, I don't know. Well, I don't know. Maybe because this is my personality. I feel that, okay, if any decision I'm going to do, I need to be responsible of it. So that's why, okay, I chose to be a professional athlete. Okay, Zamzam, you chose this. You need to do your time. My mom is like, Zamzam, focus on your studies. Sometimes it's hard, especially when I have upcoming finals.
Yes.
But I'll be like, Zamzam, okay, you need to deal with it. You have upcoming fights, you have upcoming events. You choose to be what you are right now. So deal with it. And that's what I'm doing.
Yes.
In the morning, a student. In the night, I'll be an athlete. After all mixed together, student athlete.
So the pressure is on you all the time.
For sure.
Yeah.
Especially also being the perfect daughter in front of my mom.
Of course.
So that's why.
Of course, there's a lot of pressure on you. Do you believe champions are born or built?
I believe that they are built, to be honest.
Yes.
Because some of them, okay, they have the mentality, they have everything, but they don't want to do it.
Yeah.
But if you're like getting there, building them, they want to do it. And every block you put, they always go there, climb it to go to something bigger.
Yes.
So that's what I say. They're built, not only born.
And like on the overall, what has sports taught you in life?
It's taught me to be myself and to get the achievements, because for me, I always, like, since a long time ago, I wanted to have the name I'm having right now.
Yes.
So I'll be like, it taught me a lot also to be confident.
Yes.
And to go break barriers and be the first one in everything. Not only, like, to be honest, not only in like sports for me, it's also in my personality.
Yeah.
Like before I was a shy girl, and now see me here talking to cameras like it's something normal.
I was there too.
Yeah, that's why it's so nice.
Yes. It's a very, very different feeling. But I think once you cross that bridge and you go through life and you go through different challenges and whatever, all of this doesn't seem so daunting at the end of it. And I mean, Zamzam, if you can get into a cage and fight and win.
Yeah, I already get myself into punching my face.
Exactly.
Like, I have a beautiful face. I don't want it to be ruined.
Of course. So I'm going to change things a little bit fast. And I'm going to go to some rapid fire questions. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay. Coffee or tea?
Tea. Correct tea, to be more,
Correct tea,
more
right?
specific. Correct tea.
I kind of figured that one out. For you, training early mornings or late nights?
Early mornings.
Early mornings.
Yeah.
One word that describes your mindset?
Mood swings.
Mood swings.
Mood swings. It doesn't really fix into one thing. That's why.
Yes. Your favorite post-training meal?
Post-training. Oh. I love everything. I love to eat, to be honest. I don't care. I just want to eat.
Anything.
That's gonna be rice cake.
Rice cakes, huh?
Yeah. My coach always gave it to me.
Yeah.
So I remember it. Coach Carl, you always give me the rice cake. Only a note.
A fighter you admire?
Well, like in which thing? In which league?
I'm just saying a fighter you admire. You can go across anything.
I have a lot of fighters. But if I'm gonna mention my sister on this one.
Okay.
Al Hammadi, because she really sees what I'm in and she really supports me a lot. And she's a fighter also, so she considers one.
Yes. one quality every champion needs?
Keep going.
Keep
And then never give up.
Yes.
That's the mind, to be honest.
Yeah. And is there ever a time where you feel like you need to take a break just for a while, clear your mind, and maybe come back after a while? Do you have those moments?
For sure, we have it, but you need to have the mind fixed that, okay, you're going to go back to it.
Yeah.
Not take the break more than it needs. You know?
Yes.
That's why.
This is not taking a break to think about another career. This is taking
Yeah.
a break to like recharge.
Yeah, recharge and go back, but still show up to training and sit at least. That's what for me, like whenever I have a break, I just go there, show up and train and sit.
Sit down.
So I don't forget that you need to go back.
Yes. And is there any quote or anything that you live by? Like,
Yeah,
Yes.
I do. I always tell myself, Zamzam, when you get older, you don't need to be like, I wish. No, I did. And how did I do it? And how? And stuff. You know,
Yes,
that's what
yes.
in my mind. It's
Yes.
not I wish, it's like I did. That's what in my mind.
definitely. What does home feel like to you?
I feel peace. I feel happy, especially when my mom around.
Yes.
Getting the chatty talks. Especially when we get up, stay up all night, movies night and stuff. It's nice. But the thing is, my mom always say, Zamzam can't stay at home.
Yeah.
Because I talk a lot
Yeah.
to the level that I only talk about trainings, to be honest, and championships. She feels like, Zamzam, go back to the gym. Go back to the gym. Don't stay at home.
It's no use you being young.
Yeah, because I always mention it around.
Yes. Amazing. Let's move on to the next segment, Zamzam. This is really going so well. I'm so happy that you're here today, really.
Thank you so much.
I'm going to talk now about breaking barriers,
Yeah.
right? What would you say to young girls who admire you but are afraid to pursue unconventional dreams?
I would like to tell them, it's okay if you feel that you don't want to go through it like straight away, just try it at first. See
Yes.
if you're really like, okay, I want to do it, I want to continue, or I can't do it in a different way.
Right.
Because the dream can't really be erased.
Yes.
You can like change it, but it can't be really gone. Because if it's gone, that means why are you here from the start?
Exactly. Why are you here from the start? You chose to be here. Just go with it. Exactly. And what barriers do you hope that your generation removes for the next generation to come?
I would like to like erase the fact that, oh, if girls gonna get punched in the face, because they'd be like, oh, it's so much, it's
Yeah,
dangerous.
yeah.
I tell you, like personal experience, it's nothing. Like my face is still here.
Yeah.
Even though I got punched in the face.
But there might have been a time where you were a little bit scared.
It is scary in the beginning,
Yes.
but when you feel it, experience it, you're gonna be like, it's nothing.
It's nothing.
It's
yeah.
like, you know, wallah, for me, when I got punched in the face in the first time, I was like, it's like me getting slapped from my mom. It's nothing.
It's nothing.
It's
yeah.
nothing. Like
Yeah.
for me, I always put also in mind, if man can do it, why women can't do it? We're all one. We're all
Exactly.
human beings.
And I'm sure there's some fun in it also, right?
Yeah.
The challenge of it.
Females, like
Yes.
they do more than the men can do, to be
Yes.
honest. Like what we're dealing with is much more than men can do. Yes. Like being a mother itself, it's a big
Of
thing.
course.
Or having the idea, okay, in the future you're gonna be a mother, it's a big thing because you're raising a whole generation.
A whole generation, exactly.
It's all from mothers. Men can do
Exactly.
it, they can, but not as the mother. The mother is
Yes.
always different.
Yes. So do you feel a responsibility, you yourself, Zamzam, to change the perception of women in combat sports?
Yes, for sure. Like
Yeah.
me stepping in for the first time, and a lot of girls really joined combat sport because of me.
Yeah.
I was like, yes, the
Yeah.
first mission is done.
It's done.
Now, how can we create the pathway for them to be in such a whole stages?
Yes.
That's what came at my mind, because when they come DM me like my requests,
Yeah.
they were like, Zamzam, we joined jiu-jitsu, we joined mixed martial arts, or they are asking me,
Yeah.
Zamzam, which one is better? So I was
Right.
like, yes, I'm feeling happy. And I always tell them,
Yes.
if you have any hesitation,
Yeah.
come talk to me. I'm always here,
Yeah.
open, and always here aiming for help, to be honest.
Alhamdulillah. That is so sweet. So you never turn anybody. Were you there for everybody?
For sure.
That is
Because
amazing.
Like I had a time that I wanted someone to be with me.
Yes.
And I was starting the career especially. And there even my coach Hemon in 2022,
Yeah.
he mentioned it in one of the interviews. Zamzam, she didn't have anyone to support her, especially in my early days in the career, especially in jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
So he was like, Zamzam had no one. She's the one who go there. She's the one who built her own pathway. She's the one who was digging for her own pathway.
Yeah.
So now I'm always here so I can help and to guide
Yes.
them to the pathway that I was going, so they don't take the difficult route.
Yeah.
I want them to take the easy route.
That is so amazing, Zamzam, because you remember from where your humble beginnings were. You always go back and you think about it, and that's such a wonderful thing.
Thank you so much.
That's why, people like you are such an inspiration to others, because you remember from where you came. You don't remember you don't just think about where you're going. And that's very amazing.
Thank you so
Really,
much.
really. So this is the part that you mentioned before. You like to be first. What does it mean to you, being first?
It means the world, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like in history books, especially in the future when they learn about sports, like some of them are like some university are in sport, they'll be like, the first Emirati female is Zamzam Al Hammadi. Or imagine there is one exam question they come, who's the first Emirati female fighter in MMA? They're gonna write Zamzam Al Hammadi. So I was like, yes, this is my aim. I want to be the first. I want to be like a lot of, like Sheikh Zad, he's the one who did the UAE.
Yes.
In exams, when I had my 5th grade exam, who's the one who built the UAE?
Yes.
Sheikh Zayed Mohammed Sultan. Then for me in mind, okay, who's the first Emirati female? Zamzam Al Hammadi. That is in mind, to be honest. I remember my exam sheet, so I'll be like,
yes.
I want them to be in the same exam sheet, to be honest.
Of course, that category. And more importantly, what do you hope that you are the beginning of?
What do you mean?
More than being the first, what do you hope you are the beginning of? Like starting a legacy, if I can use that word.
To be honest, it's a legacy itself being the first female fighter, but I want even now to be the first Emirati professional fighter, because I'm still an amateur.
Yes.
And I want them to be like, oh, we joined because of Zamzam.
Because of Zamzam, yes.
I want my name to be mentioned everywhere.
Yes.
Maybe it's selfish, but...
No, it's not selfish to have that dream. Obviously, you work so hard to get to this place where you are. And I think the most powerful thing is that you never gave up. There was consistency, there was hard work, there was dedication, there was this motivation. And there was this little Zamzam from 2.5 years old. And you carried that flame from from that tender age to where you are now. Alhamdulillah, you deserve every reason to be able to feel that way and say
Thank you so much.
Definitely,
Thank you
definitely. So one of the things that I like to do on my show is I have a guest book. It's something that is so special to me. And I like for every guest that comes onto the show to leave a little message. Some years down the line, we're going to go to the bookshelf and we're going to pull out this book and we're going to read Zamzam's message to the world. So here's my book, Zamzam, and I want you to leave a message for our guests to come, and for people who are going to read this book 5-10 years from now, maybe. The page is yours. Go for it. Take your time.
I'm a bad writer. It's okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
Moments like these are moments that we will live by forever. We will look back at these moments, where Zamzam was sitting here writing her message, and other young women will feel this, and they would take something from this. This is what you call a pinnacle of strength. And it also makes us realize that there's nothing in life that you set your heart out to do that you cannot achieve. And Zamzam here is living proof of that today. So honored to have her at the cafe. Yes. Zamzam, these are the moments that will stay with listeners. These are the moments that, really the championship, it's not only about the championship or the victories or the statistics, but it's these moments, these little pauses. It's where you take the time to be able to say something, to read something, to motivate, to be able to give people hope, light a flame in somebody else's life. And I think these are the moments that mean everything. So I'm so happy. Thank you so much, Zamzam, for signing this book for me today. Really.
Thank you so much.
And I say this today with such an immense hope and such an immense feeling inside of me, because you stand today here at the intersection of youth, of history, culture, and achievement. And, in the UAE, the first Emirati woman, what is one thing that you can say to your country today?
I would like to thank... first of thing, I'm happy that I be the pride that everyone look up to.
Alhamdulillah.
And second of thing, I hope that I made them proud in everything I do.
Yes.
And third of thing, I always tell them, if you have a dream, just go for it and show them what UAE people can do. Not only women, also people, what they can do. Because we're there, alhamdulillah, we have all the support from our sheikh, from our country.
Yes.
So we want to show all the world what we all can do.
What we all can do, of course, of course. So if you could leave one thought on the table today for every young girl listening to you, Zamzam, to this conversation, what would you want her to carry away from this?
I want to tell her that it's okay. In the beginning, you're gonna have a lot of haters, but after time, this hater is gonna be your biggest fan. So just go there and
Yes.
show them what you can do.
Yes.
Because you're building your name and you
Yes.
have the dreams. Just go for it.
Just go
You're
for
gonna
it.
you're gonna enjoy it. You're gonna enjoy the journey. You're gonna enjoy the process. Just go for it.
Yes, yes, amazing, amazing. And I think the most compelling thing, listeners, today is not so much about Zamzam winning the fight. That's just the one angle. It's listening to her and learning how she's able to carry history, ambition, family, and of course, national pride while still discovering who she is becoming. So this is the story that I think that our listeners will connect most with today.
Alhamdulillah, I'm
So
really
wonderful.
happy about it.
Thank you so much, Zamzam, for being at the cafe today. It was amazing having you here.
Thank you so much. I'm really happy to be part of it, and to be honest, one of my favorite podcasts I've ever did in my entire life.
That is amazing. That's
Especially the
great.
guest book.
The guest book. Yes, yes.
my favorite.
I always say, you go back 10 years from now and you take out this book and you read that message and you read it then, it means so much to you. It'll make a difference in your
Yeah,
life.
yeah,
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.